You wake up, and the first thing you reach for isn't your soul, your purpose, or your loved one. It's your phone. That cold glass screen, the digital needle you inject into your mind before you even rise from the bed. You scroll. You like. You click. You compare. A parade of perfect lives flash before your eyes. You tell yourself you're just checking in. But the truth? You're enslaved. And yet you don't scream. You don't fight. You voluntarily shackle yourself to the algorithm that knows your darkest fears, your deepest cravings, and your softest weaknesses. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the prison you built with your own fingerprints. Social media is not a tool anymore. It is a weapon. A psychological battlefield engineered to hijack your dopamine, erode your self-worth, and control your identity. And if you don't wake up now, if you don't take back control, you will become nothing more than a programmable puppet. This isn't a minor addiction. It's a digital possession. You don't use social media. It uses you. But I am here today to slap the spell from your mind. I will tear the veil, expose the architecture of control, and hand you the weapons of sovereignty. Are you ready to rip the mask off? Good. Let's dive deep. Let's dissect the monster. Let me be crystal clear. Social media is not designed for connection. It is designed for manipulation. The platforms you adore, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, are not your friends. They are behavioral casinos, operated by high-level psychologists and tech billionaires who know exactly how to keep you clicking, watching, scrolling, and craving. Each notification, a hit of dopamine. It's like a micro-validation loop. You scroll, a pull of the psychological slot machine. You are being conditioned like Pavlov's dogs to salivate at the ring of a digital bell. You think you're free? You're not even conscious. You are a lab rat in a maze of illusion. They exploit your insecurity to keep you comparing. They exploit your loneliness to keep you scrolling. They exploit your fear of missing out to keep you addicted. And what do you get in return? A few likes, a rush of empty significance, and the crushing anxiety of not being enough. Let me break it down to you like this. You're not addicted to content. You're addicted to attention. You crave to be seen, heard, validated. But the very platforms that offer you this stage are also the ones that strip you of your soul. You become an avatar, a brand, a walking post. Your identity is measured in metrics. Your worth is reduced to comments. And over time, your brain is rewired. Your will is hijacked. Your life is not your own. This is not connection. This is spiritual warfare. Let me show you the exact process, how the algorithm seduces you. Stage 1. Curiosity. It begins innocently. You sign up. You follow a few people. You tell yourself, I just want to keep in touch. But the trap is set. Stage 2. Comparison. Now you're seeing bodies more sculpted, lives more glamorous, careers more advanced. You feel small. You feel behind. And so you post not to share but to compete, to prove, to validate. The war has begun. Stage 3. Addiction. You now crave the dopamine. You check likes obsessively. You watch reels endlessly. Your brain is rewired to reward distraction. You don't even notice the hours disappearing. Your life force leaking from your eyes into the screen. Stage 4. Identity fusion. This is the final stage, the most dangerous. You no longer remember who you were before the screen. You become your profile. You craft a false self and worship it. And now, the algorithm doesn't just control your behavior. It controls your beliefs. This is not entertainment. This is domination. People don't stay in prison because of chains. They stay because they fear what's outside the gate. You stay addicted to social media because you're afraid of being forgotten. You're terrified of irrelevance. You've built your self-esteem around imaginary approval. But here's the raw truth. Your desire to be liked is killing your authenticity. You are trading your inner fire for digital applause. You are betraying your purpose to please strangers. You are drowning in visibility but starving for meaning. Let me ask you a brutal question. Would you still do what you do if nobody could see it? The answer is no. You're not living. You're performing. And every day you do this, you weaken your character. You erode your will. You become a shadow of who you could be. Now, let's stop philosophizing. Let's strategize. Here are your weapons of liberation. 1. Silence the noise, digital fasting. Take 48 hours off social media. Watch your cravings rise like demons from the pit. Observe them. Don't judge. You are confronting your inner void, the silence you've been running from. In that silence, your real self will begin to whisper. 2. Replace scrolling with strategy. Every minute you scroll is a minute stolen from your destiny. Replace it with reading, creating, learning a skill, building something in the real world. Put your energy where it compounds. 3. Kill the algorithm, reclaim your attention. Delete the apps that hijack your mind. Turn off notifications. Block sites if you must. Your attention is a kingdom, guard it like a tyrant. Every time you open your phone, ask yourself, am I creating or am I consuming? If you are not building, you are being programmed. 4. Rebuild real identity from within. You are not your likes. You are not your following. You are not a brand. You are a force of will, a conscious being, a creator of empires, not content. Define yourself in private. Strength is built in shadows. 5. Use the system without being used. Social media is not evil, but using it without intention is suicide. If you must be on it, treat it like a weapon. Use it to serve a mission. Use it to build, not to beg. Never post out of insecurity. Post with strategic clarity, or don't post at all. When you cut the cord, you'll feel fear. Why? Because you're detoxing from the illusion of being seen. You're confronting the truth, that you were invisible to yourself the entire time. But stay the course. Keep fasting. Keep creating. And something miraculous will happen. You'll rediscover your mind. You'll reconnect with your vision. You'll remember the warrior that lives in your soul. That version of you, the focused, powerful, hungry, sovereign you, has been buried under filters and distractions. Now he returns. Now she awakens. You won't crave likes. You'll crave legacy. You won't beg for attention. You'll demand respect. You won't scroll for dopamine. You'll hunt for meaning. And the moment you take back control of your mind, you stop being a product. You become a phenomenon.